Welcome back. We are outside on the Cake Courtyard with Mr. Bob Skidmore. Mr. Handyman, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Good morning. Exciting things. I know a lot of people are wanting to get some DIY home improvement things, especially as spring is here. Feels like it's here.
Right. Speaking of spring, spring rains are going to come.
Yeah.
Next couple of days. What we want to do is we want to keep that rain outside of the house, so it doesn't damage your ceilings or your walls. So the first line of defense, we had some really high winds not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
Check your roof. Make sure that there's no missing shingles, and if there are, no big deal. You don't have to replace the whole roof. You can just replace those that are missing.
Okay.
Now you want those spring rains to run down that roof and into your gutters and down the downspout and get away from your house. If it doesn't, it might roll down the side of your house, roll down your basement wall, and then get in your basement floor. You don't want that.
Big problem.
Get your gutters clean.
Okay.
Now, the third thing we want to talk about today is everybody's going to go outside and they're going to start using their water hoses. They're going to start using their spigots. Okay.
Sure.
These things leak occasionally, eventually. So this first is an anti-siphon valve on top. They'll leak. Spurt some water out. All you got to do is take this cap off if it's leaking, unscrew it, go to the hardware store, buy a kit. It's $4, and you've stopped your first leak.
Yeah.
So the second place we'll see a leak is here in the outlet. You might see it dripping or a stream of water. No problem. You can fix that also.
Okay.
You just release this bonnet, unscrew this. This is going to come out. Carly, you see there on the end that piece of rubber?
Sure.
Okay, and you've got a Monel screw. You want to remember that. It's Monel, so it won't rust.
Okay.
Really good screwdriver. Unscrew that, and then just replace that seal. Okay, with a new one.
Easy enough.
Easy enough. Put it back together. Now the third point, you've got to screw that in. That you'll see leaking is around the handle right here. Okay.
Gosh, it can get everywhere.
It does. I mean, there's seal points, but no big deal. First thing to do is if it's leaking out here, just try tightening this bonnet up some more, and that'll compress that packing. And if that doesn't work, take the handle off as such. Well, I'm glad it came off. So
you got a good one.
Yeah, I got a good one. So here's the seal that's in there, and then we're going to take some of this Teflon tape.
Oh, best stuff.
Best stuff. You've heard of it before, haven't you? So we're just going to make a piece of rope out of this.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Teflon rope, and we're going to wrap it around there. And in essence, what we're doing is we're just rebuilding the seal. We're putting a new seal in there.
Sure.
So you screw that down. That's all going to compress and get tighter and keep that water from coming out.
Amazing what that does, too.
Amazing what that does. Now, this is called a frost-free, okay? So what that means is we shut the water off here, and this bit of your pipe is inside your home where it's warmer.
Yeah.
So with the water shut off here, and if you detach your hose here, the water's going to drain out, so it won't freeze and bust.
Yeah.
A lot of people forget.
Yeah.
They leave their hose on there. This is still full of water. This gets cold, transfers the cold back there, it freezes, and it busts, and you can see how it opens up there, right?
Oh, yeah, you don't want that.
You don't want that. So if you've done that, now you got to replace the whole thing.
Okay.
But it used to be that you'd have to go in and have a cutter like this and cut the copper off.
Where it was, sure.
Yeah, where it was, and then you'd have to go in with a torch and resolder it in. Today, we've got plastic PEX pipe, and like I say, this is in your house.
Oh.
And this is up in your floor joist, and all you got to do is reach up with this tool. You cut that off.
There it goes.
You pull this one out. You get a new one, and this is your PEX pipe in your home, okay?
Okay.
And trust me, this is called a shark bite fitting.
Oh, shark bite, great.
Shark bite.
Okay.
So it bites like a shark. So when you put
Love
this
that.
and you shove it together, that makes a semi-permanent connection that's very strong, very durable, and leak-free.
Well, I imagine that's a lot easier than, getting the copper cut with all that craziness.
It is, and there's no lead. We use lead-free solder now, but there's no lead. There's no body under your house with a torch. Soldering the new one in, and it's just much faster, and more efficient. We're making grains. Things are getting better. So
good. All of this. What else you got?
I did want to remind folks,
please,
that before you take this out, shut the water off to your house, because it'll get super exciting.
Oh yeah.
If you take this shaft out and you haven't turned the water off. So.
That's like something from an old comedy show or something. It's super easy to forget to, and it can just happen. And you want to shut the water off. These are amazing tips. Anything else you got for us?
That's it today.
All right.
That's all we had today.
No, that was a lot. I learned something. I told Bob, I was like, well, I will be learning something in this segment because I am not familiar with any of this. So if you're like me and you learned something, It's amazing. Thank you, Bob, for being here. We appreciate it. I think a lot of people are, going to be turning on the hose, going to be fixing spigots and don't want leaks, especially as we are seeing that rain. He said, check your gutters, check your roof. You don't want to have an emergency as we enter this beautiful spring and summer season.
Right. It's all about keeping the water outside of the house.
Yes, yes. All right. Well, thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to have all the details on our website with this interview at cake.com/guest. You can check it out. We'll be right back.